So my PhD is on malaria research. It's the molecular part of malaria. And the reason why I went for that is because I had good experience doing malaria research when I was working as a research assistant. And I also had the opportunity to do a parasitology master's degree. So it got me very interested in malaria. My name is Fatou. It's spelled as Fatou. I am Gambian and I am currently a PhD student about to finish, and I will say that I'm an aspiring African scientist. Malaria is one of the leading causes of death in sub-Saharan Africa, especially in children under 5 and pregnant women. So it's really a public health urgency. Doing a PhD is very isolating because you're trying to answer a research question, an original research question, something that nobody has ever done before. So you are alone. It's not like doing a master's where you have, or a undergrad, where you have all these classmates, all these colleagues, and you're learning the same thing. You're having the same exams. Even your supervisor can only help you as much. They have other things that they're working on. It's your project. So it's a very lonely journey. And then I had to go to rural Gambia to do it away from my family and everything. To be honest, it had an impact on my mental health and all of that. But because I am passionate about the research I was doing, that's how I could survive it. I spend a lot of time in the lab doing experiments. So when I see the results of my experiments and they mean something, there is this rush of adrenaline, and moments like that put me through. When I was done with my lab work, it coincided with the pandemic. The whole of 2020, I have been indoors writing my thesis, dealing with a pandemic and everything else, the anxiety of the pandemic, worrying about your elderly parents, knowing how the virus is detrimental to the elderly. It's good to know that you can go out when you want to go out. Yeah, sometimes I take a break from the writing, the reading, and the analysis of the data. My escape really was cooking. I like to cook for myself, almost all my meals. And sometimes too, I'll go out and run some errands, just take a break, just go out, even though we all have to wear masks, be 6 feet apart, but it's just good to go out there and breathe the fresh air. I tried as much as possible to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Why am I going through this, all of this? At the end of the day, I'm trying to get this degree. I think if I finish this PhD, I can really help in answering malaria questions.